In my last video, I promised to share with you money-making skills that every international student needs to have. It doesn't matter if you're about to travel or if you're already in the country that you are studying right now. What are the skills that you can utilize? How do you identify the skills around you so that you'll be able to make money? Because we don't want any broke students around here. If you're watching this video, you're not going to be a broke student after watching this video. Without any further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. Hi guys, if you're new here, my name is Kindness. I'm a professional who lives in Lithuania. I've been living here for 9 years. I bring you information about migrating to Lithuania, staying in Lithuania, life in Lithuania, career advancement, and growth as a foreign person in a new land. So please subscribe and like this video. Today I am talking about money making skills that every international student needs to have if they want to be making money, side hustle here and there while studying abroad. As a student myself, while I was studying, there were points that I did not have money, but those points actually brought me to think, Kindness, what can I do? How can I position myself? What do I need to learn to make money? And so that's the first thing that you need to do. Look around you to identify what are the needs of people. So one of the things that I identified at the time is that we didn't have anyone to do our hair and makeup at the time. And mind you, when I traveled abroad, I didn't even know how to do like cornrows at all. Everybody was like, oh, I want to make my hair, I want to do my makeup. Making hair, to be honest, was so expensive. And actually my goal at the moment, I cannot afford to be paying to make my hair, so I need to probably learn to make my hair my own self. It was my first time, and so nobody even wanted to pay me for that, so I had to practice on myself. And when my friends obviously started to see, oh, this girl knows what she's doing, and then they started to, give themselves for practice, I started to use my friends to practice. And before you know it, I started to charge money to make people's hair. I saw that this was the need. People were going for events, parties, activities, and they always wanted a makeup artist. And guess what? I learned how to do makeup and I was able to offer the service. So that's what I'm sharing with you today. The number one thing is to identify what is the need, and how can you find this need is by joining forums. Joining, for example, in the country that you're going to, find out the source, the information, like for example, they always have like foreigners in Jamaica, foreigners in Canada, foreigners or Nigerians in Canada. Join those WhatsApp groups, those Facebook groups. You will always find that people always share information. In the later part of this video, I will also absolutely be sharing with you my most identified skills or money making side hustles that students can take advantage of in Lithuania. But yeah, so define the need that around you. Like, the next question is, do you have the skill to fulfill that need? For example, like I already gave you my own examples when it came to hair and makeup. I don't have the skill to fulfill that need. Can I learn that need? The good thing is that we are living in a digital age where every information that you need is on the internet. If you want to learn how to make food, if you want to learn how to do, like, you can literally learn it and you begin to practice it. Because especially if you didn't know how to do this thing before, if you start to do it, people want to, like, people, they're still looking at you like, this person doesn't know what they're doing. But actually, when you take time to practice and then you start to offer that, you can start offering that service to people around you first, and then you scale it up to the people that can pay you for it. So that's one thing I'll say, identify. So identify the need in your society. Ask yourself, do you have the skill? And if you don't have the skill, learn the skill. Pick up and set a goal to learn the skill. It can be 3 months, it can be 1 month, depending on the skill that you're trying to gain. It can be 6 months. Get the skill, and then you are able to offer your service. Something that you have to consider when thinking about the side hustle to pick up is the requirement and how much you're going to charge in that area. What does this require from you? How much time would this take you to do? If you're going to be making people's hair, how much effort do you need to put into it? Do you have that time? Can it match very well with your studies? It's very important to know that, to know how much you're going to charge. And you're going to find this information by literally asking around. There are people that are probably offering the same service or similar service as to you. For example, if you decide to offer food services, you need to understand, in the country you're living in, what is the requirement for people that want to offer the service. Or if you want to cook in the country, what is the requirement? Because you can't just start cooking. Otherwise, the government might come and carry you one day. So you need to get any document that will allow you to start offering that service. This is very, very important, because if, for example, you start making money and you're not paying taxes, they're gonna come get you. For example, we have 3 ways that you can start your business: individual activity for business license, and then actually starting a private liability company, private limited liability company. So we have those 3 stages, which I'll be addressing in my next video. So please stay tuned for that, because I know that so many of you have been asking me, Kindness, how do you start a business in Lithuania? So stay tuned, because that video is coming. But yeah, so you need to know, do you need to get any certificate before before you start offering your services. So this is very, very important. Don't miss this, because I don't want you guys to get into any legal problems when you start your side hustle. As I mentioned in the earlier part of this video, that I had to collect information. I scouted the pages, our forums in Lithuania, to see what are the actual needs that people have. What is one thing that people are always asking, who can do it in Lithuania? And so here is a list of 10 things that I gathered. So my number one side hustle that I found in Lithuania that people are looking for: Uber and Bolt driver. Okay, so right now this is probably the easiest one that people, this is the easiest one. Why I say is the easiest one is that there are companies or there are individuals that rent their cars now. If you don't have a car, that is not even a problem. Around Lithuania, for example, Germany, Poland, they have affordable cars that you can actually purchase and be able to start your car. But in the meantime, you can rent and then make money to buy the car. And also another thing is that it's very, very easy to register on these platforms to be able to start driving. If you're watching me right now and you don't have any driving license, then you probably need to get that right now before you travel. I don't know, like, guys, getting a driving license is so important. Get your driving license before you move out from your country. Get your driving license, not only a driving license, get an international driving license before you move out of your country. So that's one side hustle that I see that people are in need of all the time, and people are making quite a good amount of money from this service. I asked around and people told me that they make up to 1,800 a month from this business. 1,800 a month, and obviously you need to pay taxes for your individual activity, but I thought that was a good chunk of change, a good amount of money to be making from driving on a monthly basis. All right, so my next one is food delivery. In Lithuania, we have companies, for example, Wolt. Do we have Uber Eats? What I know is we have Bolt Food and we have Wolt Food, and now we also have grocery stores like Babora, Iki, Maxima. All of these grocery stores are now also delivering their products. So that's where you come in. Again, if you don't have a driving license, this is not going to be possible for you. So you need to get that before you come. So this is one thing that people are asking for all the time now. There's so many delivery services, and if you have the skill and you know how to drive, you can register under them and you'll be able to deliver food. So also there are students that drive, that ride a bicycle, but obviously winter is coming. When it's snowing, it might not be possible for you to ride a bike. They have other options, scooters, tricycles, and so on and so forth, but having a car is probably the most convenient one, especially in the winter season. Third need I see people requesting or searching for all the time now is teaching, and this teaching can range from teaching languages to teaching a skill. Teaching can be very, very broad. People are looking for people that can teach their kids, people that can teach them how to dance, how to sing, how to do different things. So in Spanish, I see a lot of people asking for French and Spanish. You know how to speak these languages, then you just need to get the ability to be able to teach it to someone, and then you would have a side hustle to be able to provide to people that are in Lithuania. The number fourth one is local tour guide. We have a lot of foreigners now coming to Lithuania, and sometimes the guide that we have here might not be able to speak English properly, and so that's where you come in. You can register with Guru Walk and you'll be able to provide your touring services. Obviously, you need to learn first and the city, know the things that are in the city, and then you'll be able to provide this tour. Next one is cleaning. Up until today, I see people asking for cleaning. I myself did offer cleaning services when I was a student. Guys, back in the day, students were not allowed to do full-time job in Lithuania. Students were only allowed to work 20 hours a week, and most of the time, the company that wants to hire you, they want you to work in the morning as a student, right? So I was offering cleaning services as a side hustle by myself. I had clients at the time who were families, they had like a little child, and they obviously don't want to pay cleaning companies. I mean, we didn't even have a lot of cleaning companies back in the day, but they didn't want to pay that amount. For example, cleaning services, companies that offer cleaning services charge around 500 to 1,000 euro depending on the square feet of your home. So imagine you offering that service and you're charging half of that, right? And you're doing it well, not just cleaning, because guys, cleaning is not easy. Cleaning is not an easy job. I don't know. Cleaning is just probably one of the hardest things, because you're back. This is where you come in. You can offer that service and cut off a lot of costs that they will be taking if they were going to a cleaning service company, and you become that middle range person. You offer them a more affordable rate, and you would even have clients, and you will have clients. Sometimes, yeah, most of the clients that I had in the day, they were all these professionals. To be honest, when you come, the house wasn't even dirty. It wasn't even the thing. They just wanted, organization. They wanted things to be done in a certain way. So that's where you come in. So cleaning is one of the services that I see people still asking for today in Lithuania. My number 6 one is writing. This is proofreading. I'm talking about like turning videos into blog posts and write their video scripts. This is where you come in. If you offer this service, I've seen people asking for someone to write on their website. There's so many aspects to writing. If you're someone that loves to write, or if you're someone you don't love to write but you want to make money from writing, then you can practice writing. You can start gaining skills, start watching videos, how to write, how to focus on the most important point when you're writing something. And I'm telling you, there are so many opportunities when it comes to writing. So many opportunities when it comes to writing. From my observation, I've seen that people make around 500 euros a month from this skill, from writing. And again, depending on what you are writing about, it can really get higher or even smaller. All right, the next need I see people searching for someone to fill is babysitting. We do have a lot of international parents right now in Lithuania, and all the time they want an international student or an international person to care for their child. Okay, we do have ambassadors, we do have different groups of people that are in Lithuania now, and they're always looking for someone to care for their kids. Okay, so this is where you literally step in. If you're someone that have heart for kids, you want to care for kids, you have to do it very well. Anyway, you guys know that I'm so happy that most parents have cameras now. Amen to that. I'm so happy about that. But if you love kids, I'm gonna list some website that you can register on for babysitting in the description box below, so check that out if you'll be interested in babysitting kids. But yeah, I see a lot of parents needing this, but again, you can always work with the person that is hiring you, what works for you and what is the need for them for their kids. The need I see people having is event photographer. Oh my god, event photographer and event videographer. Guys, I went to an event recently. I attended a wedding, and I think sometimes because you have a different vibe, there's so many things that you want to explain, you want to show, and sometimes that person has maybe not worked with a lot of foreigners, so they don't really know how to engage you when you're taking pictures. Your photographer can really make a big deal. I attended my sister's wedding as well this year, and the photographer was just giving. Okay, this photographer was giving, and you can make the event go from basic to really, really good just based on the photographer that you have. If you are into photographing, this is a niche that people are looking for right now in Lithuania. Event photographers, they want someone to take pictures of their child graduating, all those things. People are looking for event photographers, like a picture of their new what is it called, new office or new restaurant. So people are looking for those things. So if you have that skill, absolutely this is where you come in. And the next point as well is videographer. Guys, videographer is so crucial. It is so crucial. People are looking for videographers who can do videography for them, for their event, for their ceremony. And again, we are having an international community, and also because we are living in a social media world right now where people are we want to have content. People are looking for that, and also there are small businesses who are looking for videographers to take clips of their product and post it online. So this is so important. Talking about events as well is editing. Obviously, when you make these videos, when you make these things, it's also editing. Editing is a skill on its own, and you can register on website like Fiverr. I tried to contact someone in Fiverr to edit a video for me, and when I found out how much they're charging, I was like, Candice, you better start editing videos, okay? You better start charging to edit videos, okay? You better start charging for that. But seriously, people are trying to get on the internet. People are trying to show videos. People are trying to post more. So this is where you come in. If you don't have a skill of editing, it's okay. There's over 1 million videos on YouTube that will teach you how to edit. You can start small. I am looking for an editor, so if you want to start with me, please let me know, okay? Let me know. But it's very, very important. Editing is so crucial. Commercial videos, there are YouTube videos, there are Instagram videos, and you can charge anywhere from 10 euros to 500 euro, depending on the kind of video that you are editing. Another one is event management. We do have a lot of people, again, of foreigners here, and they want an event manager who also speaks English that will help them organize their events. They want someone that will easily communicate with them, that will be able to find things around. So this is where you come in. There are people that they want to have events, but they don't want to think about the logistics of that, and this is where you come in. There are other people that love it. They love the logistics, they love the planning, they love everything. And if you have that skill, or that you're willing to learn that skill, I'm telling you that those are the things that I see people looking for a lot right now in Lithuania. Another thing which we cannot go out of this video without talking about is computer skills. coding. Okay, people are looking for people to write codes. There are so many people that want to start a particular business and they want to go digital. They want to have their products. They want a software engineer. So if you have coding skills, you might be able to offer your service to a lot of people. Obviously, this is probably the highest paying skill here, because you can make anywhere from 5,000 to 20,000 euros, depending on the brand, depending on the person, depending, on so many factors. But yeah, there's a lot of money in that, and I do have products that I do want to launch. So if anyone is interested in helping me code some things, please let me know. Okay, we can work together to do that. Those are some of the on-demand skills that I've seen people looking for in Lithuania. If you don't have any of these skills right now, please go start getting ready to do that. And obviously, that needs would always change, and that brings us to our first point: is what is the need around you? What is the thing that you can offer people and get paid for it? Don't forget to check out my other videos where I've shared previously part-time jobs and side hustles that students can take advantage of. Guys, don't forget to like, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you all so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video, and have a good day.